Officers getting in trouble all at the same time for all these different reasons.
5 Schenectady police officers recently accused of everything from drunk driving to beating up a man, leading city officials to look at taking drastic action to fix a department tainted by the few who may have acted illegally, like Darren Lawrence and Michael Brown, accused of driving while intoxicated.
Those 2 officers, we're definitely going to be seeking termination. And we're not ruling it out with any of the other officers who are out there.
Police Chief Mark Shares told us you basically have to fire yourself, essentially $1 million fine and lost benefits over a lifetime. Still,
we believe that there are 5 officers now who could face possible termination.
But it's not just the threat of termination. Mayor Brian Stratton told us he's looking at all options, including disbanding the police department, basically starting over.
That's something that we're certainly looking into. I think that the public has had it up to here.
Currently, officials are reviewing all the legal options, planning to present a full report in early April. Options like a consolidated county-wide police force or bringing in the state police. The mayor says there is another option, and that would be declaring martial law. The governor would have to declare it, and then the National Guard would come in. The mayor says it's more for a transition to a county police force if that were to happen.
And it could well be that as a stopgap measure that you would need military forces, you would need state police, you would need National Guard.
Stratton says the temporary measure would last until the new police force took over. Schenectady's Corporation Counsel John Van Norden said, quote, "If you abolish the police department, you still have a need, not an obligation, but a need to police the community. You would need something in transition. Declaring martial law would be one way to bridge the gap."
That's a contrived scenario, but it's not one that is beyond the realm of possibility if we end up in fact going that particular route.
When I think of martial law, I think of rioting, I think of Watts riots and things like that. I haven't seen anything that would rise to that level again. I was a little surprised to hear that.
But whether the National Guard needs to be called in or not, we'll take a more in-depth look on Thursday at the county-wide and state police options as officials try to deal with an unprecedented situation in unprecedented ways. In Schenectady.